Hey guys, welcome back to the Aggressive Aries channel. I'm your girl Shawnee, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and ring the bell so you get the notification for when I post next. So we're just gonna hop right back into it. We're into Shifty Wigs, where the girls are back from Portugal. Thank goodness, because I had had enough. I needed to come back to the States real quick because that was just too much. I was like, how y'all just gonna drop the news to Candace and then just bring us back to America? Because they always gotta stir the pot and then drop us back someplace else. But um, so we're basically like seeing the glimpse of what's being done in preparation for Karen's wig line, and then we just jump into Ashley and Monique having lunch. Ashley apologizes for not coming to her son's birthday. Um, I forget what why, but anyway. So during the midst of this lunch, Ashley asks if she was invited to Karen's wig line launch. Monique says no. So she actually tells her that um she told the girls in Portugal that Monique was not invited to the wig launch. And she was just like, so they called Karen because Ashley wanted to make sure this is what she said. And she was like, I don't remember that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how do you not remember something you just literally said like 2 days ago? Like, everybody's like, they always claim deny. It don't make no sense. So, Ashley also tells Monique that Karen did not drink in Portugal, and Monique found that odd because I believe they had some drinks together. So that was just adding fuel to Ashley's fire. So now she's like, one, you lied about inviting Monique. Two, you're lying about your drinking. And three, what's going on here? Ashley's like, you can tell Ashley got some stuff going, like brewing in her mind, even though Ashley's kind of stirring the pot a little bit, just like Candace usually is. So there's that. If you guys don't see each other and each other, it's kind of funny. That's why you guys don't get along. Except Ashley doesn't run her mouth as much. She just stings and gets out. Um, so we pull up to Robin looking at houses for her and her boyfriend or whatever ex-husband. Can you like get it together? Get to Giselle. Giselle celebrating her daughter's birthday. I believe she just turned 15. Um, and she's sitting them down, talking about her father coming for the holidays, and she does not look amused, and neither do her sisters. She was just like, why? She's like, can we not? And say we did? like, like you can just tell she's not up for the BS that Jamal wants to bring. And she's just like, no, you broke mom's heart once or how many times it was. I don't have time for this. You can give me my restaurant. You can give me all the businesses you want. Yeah, because you owe me for my mother's heartbreak. But other than that, I don't want nothing to do with you right now. I'm good. I'm good on you. Just stay away from my mom. And the daughters are probably right. Like, why are you really trying this, Giselle? What do you really want? I don't think he's it. Like, I really don't. Listen to your daughters. Karen over here spicing it up for Ray. Has this man walking about 5 miles to the cooch. Took him about 5 minutes to get there as she called him the whole way. He had the audacity to get aggravated because he didn't get there fast enough. But I'm like, hey, Karen, do you? I mean, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Go you, boo. Um, but I'm like, damn, he walks slow. I'm gonna need him to walk a little bit faster. Ooh, we get to Wendy. Wendy. Gone with the wind, Wendy. The woman that's named after Wendy's, the fast food. Ugh. Anyway, so we're with her family. They're going to a pumpkin patch. She wants to talk to her mom about how she's not happy about being a professor. and how she feels like everything that she does is for her mom and blah blah blah. Her mother calls her spoiled, and I feel the same exact way. And then she's like, I want to be more into commentary, and her mom's just like, whatever you want to do, I'll support you. The end. So the girls are back to Giselle. The girls were having a photo shoot. Well, supposed to have a photo shoot for the restaurant with their father. Guess who does not show up? Jamal, because he actually had to be in their face this time and not on FaceTime. So he didn't show up again. And the girls are just like over it. And then the fact that Giselle is sitting there acting like she's all strong when she knows damn well that she's mad, angry, crying on the inside. Like, this is what you setting yourself up for? Is this what you teaching your daughters? You talking about people being good role models for their daughters and whatnot. You talking so much crap about how people raise their daughters, but did you not look at this? Why are you not telling your daughters not to go back to somebody who hurt you like this? Huh? 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 But you don't hear me though. So Giselle excuses herself because she went to go handle herself because clearly her feelings she can't do with it in front of other people, which is fine. Fast forward to Ashley's family. Now the mom and her uncle are coming to have dinner with Michael, and basically they told him that you can't keep messing up like this because you're hurting us too. Like we gave you Ashley to love and protect her and to give her a family, and you're doing the opposite. So we need you to get on the same page and start loving her the way we love her. Period. She doesn't need any more of this because otherwise she's gone. I would be too. Like, granted, she is a millionaire and you could just put up with it, but at the same time, there's just certain things you don't want to put up with after a certain time. And I don't know why Michael's not getting this yet. But then he's old. So he's probably like, no, I'm kind of too old for this whole family thing. I want to pop in and out to take care of the kid. I don't really want to be here to be taking care of a kid. I'm old. So now to the Shifty Wigs part. One, didn't Karen say she did not invite Monique? Yeah? Okay. So who shows up early? Oh, Monique. Monique goes before her charity event. She thinks that she's gonna sit there and kiki with Karen about like, just catching up how Portugal was, have a couple drinks, and then go to the charity event. She literally rushed Monique out the door. Like she had like half a champagne and she rushed her out the door. Because Candace was sitting there texting her talking about she's almost there, she's almost on the way, blah 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 blah. Because Karen wanted her to come early. Which we all know Candace is always late. So that didn't make no sense. And then Ash is like, oh, I'm almost there. So we sitting there while Monique is waiting by the door. We're all just sitting there like, who's coming in? Is this Candace? But why are we worried about that? I think Monique knows better to repeat the same thing. It's like, why don't they think that people can actually grow and mature? Like, what is so bad about Monique that she's not allowed to grow? And she's not allowed to actually, like, take time to think about what she did as a person. Like, that's just what humans do. Sometimes you don't give remorse until later down the line. Like, sometimes you just that riled up and you just don't give a because that person has been talking so much the whole time that you're just like, you know what? I've been waiting to drag you for a minute. And now that you finally asked me, I'm going to deliver. That's all Monique did. Candace Ash, she gave it to her. Thou ask, you shall receive. That's just what I saw. So, this random white lady comes through the door. Not Candace. But then Ashley shows up. So now Ashley's like, what the fuck is really going on here? Because she's like, why is Karen having me come here early? And then Candace was early. And then she knows Monique was here. So Candace got there late. Somehow avoided the drama. So we all get there. The rest of the girls, Robin, Giselle, Wendy. And they were all just expecting more. And they all were like, oh, it's cozy. Oh, I was expecting more. What is it? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, guys, it's a wig reveal. Like, 50 Shades of Blonde is really what it is. And they're like, no, Karen, it's the same color. I saw variations. I saw different variations because it was different shades and different cuts and whatever. Anyway, so I'm just like, whatever. These girls are always hating on Karen. Like, leave Karen alone. Like, why don't y'all go take care of your own lives? Or you guys trying to get Karen off the show so you can finally bring somebody else that you can sit here and stir tea with? Hmm? So Ray shows up. That was sweet. We haven't seen him in a while. So then, they kind of huddle in the corner like they always do in somebody's event. Ashley gonna bring out the antacid to Karen. I'm like, Ashley, what are you doing? Being messy? She's like, oh, I just brought it in case like you needed, in case your stomach was upset. I didn't know what your ulcer was. And then she was just like, or did you feel like you didn't want to drink in Portugal because it was a setup? And she was like, yeah, I feel like I was being set up. And I said the same thing. I was like, I wouldn't have drank in Portugal for that reason either, because I feel like these chicks are trying to set me up for nothing. They just want to hear me talk and then go back and talk to each other. I ain't got time for it. So applaud you, Karen, on that one. I like when you already beat the people at their own game. I love it. Um, and then and Robin was like, oh, why are you worried about what you're going to say when you're drunk? And Karen was like, you need to be worried about what Juan says when he's been drinking. I was like, ooh, what do I be saying? Somebody let me know. I want to know what Juan says. So that was the time when Ray decided to leave the building. He was like, I'm just going to go over there. So Karen's starting to see what's going on here, how they literally just circled around her and how they're all asking her questions like they have done before. And she's told them before how she doesn't like how they quote unquote gangbang, which that's kind of what it is, but I mean, you could just say bully, gang up on. Gangbang sounds a little bit So, like, they're just tag team. Well, that's just whatever. So, they're all just taking turns, and Karen's just like, you know what? No, this is what we're not gonna do. Um, I'm not about to sit here and be subject to this bullying. I'm not doing it. So Karen left. She walked out the circle and left. And Candace started talking about how she was invited early and that if Monique was here, then why would she have her come early? And Ashley was like, yeah, she had me come here early too because Karen had told her to. So, yeah, yeah, that was messy. I'm assuming maybe Karen. Well, so Ashley says that Karen wanted Monique to have a time to speak her piece. I'm not sure if it was to the whole group or just to Candace or just to Candace and Ashley. I don't know. But I just know these two girls, like the fact that they keep putting them at each other, and it's like the fact that Candace can't just say, you know what, I asked for it, my bad. I can get stop running my mouth. I can move on. I can drop charges. Like, I don't see what is so hard about that. But then again, I don't really keep up to current events, so they could have already. I'm just reacting to the show, you know? And then Robin, here she go. I just don't understand why Karen is more worried about Monique's mental and emotional well being than Candace. Robin, really? Once again, nobody asked you. Like, how about you go worry about the non ring that you don't have on your finger yet? How about that? Um, And then Wendy was just like, I just don't think Karen is your friend. So, yeah, that's what basically on that episode on Shifty Wigs. Those are just, yeah. Well, I'm about to go watch the next episode so I can give you guys another reaction. If you like the reaction, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and ring the bell for the notifications. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.